So when you're training a dog to sit on a correction collar, you want to wait 1 Mississippi after you say SIT for the dog to sit before you give her correction. The correction is loose, tight, loose on the collar. So we've been outside. I think Kelly's going to give me a few opportunities to show this with you because she's still nervous. There are still people biking on our driveway near us, and strange noises that she's clearly gotten better used to now, but she's still not all the way there, but she will be with your continued maintenance. So I'm standing here. There are steps that we took before this, but this is the end result for Callie right now. I'm going to say, Callie, sit! 1 Mississippi. So it was loose and then tight and then loose. And when I work a sit, when I'm doing my homework or you're doing your homework, I want to get 4 in a row on each session at least. So I'm just going to do some random sits instead of heeling sits. Yes, so that just means I'm not heeling her when I'm doing the sits. Let's go. Sit. Good girl. Yes, let's go. Sit. So notice it would have been loose and then tight and loose. That was her first one. So you want it loose, then you tighten it with a quick flick, and then loose again. The only time the collar should be tight on Callie, well, is if she's pulling against you, which she still might do on occasion, or you're giving her a correction. And when she's pulling on me, I'm usually getting her to come back to me in some way that I'll show you in the lesson. Hey, Callie, let's go. Because we also want to show her not to pull on the leash. So I'm not going to worry about if she's sniffing the ground or anything. I'm not going to, in other words, I'm not going to be distracted by my dog. I'm just going to go through what I need to go through. Callie, sit. Good girl. Yeah, so notice it took 2 corrections then. Let's go. We also have an amazing amount of chipmunks on our property and birds flying around, which is Callie's thing too. Callie, sit. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Let's go. Sit. So sometimes they fake you out into moving it, so I just go to my correction then. Yes. Let's go. Yeah. Come on. Sit. Good girl. That would be a 1. A little off camera, but you can see her. Good girl, Callie. Yes. Let's go. Of course, the shade's moving. Part of the problem. There we go. Come on, Callie. Sit. So that took 1 correction. So again, I'm waiting till I can get 4 in a row, regardless of the fact that there are chipmunks, birds, friends around. Yes, let's go. Callie, sit. Good girl. Very good, Callie. Yes, let's go. Callie, sit. So if she does it on 3, I just touch her bum back here. Good girl. Yes, let's go. I shouldn't have said good girl there. Don't mind me. So I don't want to say the Goodgirl, unless the performance is as I would like it. So I do sometimes say that when I give her a correction, because it took a while to get her used to the correction. Callie, sit. Good girl. Yes. Callie, sit. She was faking me out again. Good. Yeah. Yes. So yes is just the release word. Callie, sit. I also don't know why I'm using her name right now because you don't have to. I'm just used to it because there's a bunch of dogs around me, but I'm not telling them to do anything, so I don't really have to single anyone out. Yes? Good girl. Sit. Good girl. You were going to fake me out, weren't you? Good girl. So that's a 1. Yes. Sit. Yes. Sit. Another 1. Yeah. Sit. 2. Good girl. Yes. Sit. Up, back to 0. Good girl. Yes. Sit. Good girl. Yes. Sit. Good girl. Yes. That's another 1. Sit. Yes. Good girl, Callie. Good girl. Sit. Good girl. Yes. 0. Sit. 1 again. Good girl. Yes. Sit. 2. Good girl. Good Callie. Good girl. Yes. Sit. 3. Good girl. Yes. Sit. By the skin of our teeth. Good girl, yes. 4. Yeah, it was by the skin of our teeth. So, also when I'm out in public with Callie, I've been, good girl, adding food, She usually doesn't have her muzzle on with me out in public unless we're in somewhere where a dog may run up to us. You know, you have to watch yourself on short sands. Not everyone obeys by the long sands and short sands by the rules. On short sands, you're more protected though, and people are really not supposed to have the dogs off leash in the park. I mean, they're really not also on the beach after a certain time. Not early in the morning, of course, they can have their dogs off leash, and most people who have their dogs off leash in the beach, especially during the season, don't have any control over the dog. So I don't subject a fearful dog to that. But on Ellis Park and on the sidewalk along Long Sands, I walk Callie, and I also have a stick with me just in case. And down the roads. Good girl. Good girl. You're a good Callie. You are a good Callie. She just started taking food when we were training. So it's a good time to train her would be with her meals and stuff, just like we do with puppies. Food usually decreases the anxiety for a fearful dog.